Berserk.
Yeah?
So I went down to good old Captain Quebec, if you remember that shop, and I kind of just cleared them out of the entire Berserk Deluxe because I've been meaning to, sit back down and do it, and I was like, yeah, you know what? Let's just get it as well this time because the first time through I was basically reading scanlations fucking 20 years ago, you know. Um,
I've never read Berserk off a page.
yeah, so that's what it was. It was waiting for the translation scanlation drops back in the fucking early aughts,
Good
and
old Gatsu.
but yeah, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna if I'm gonna restart this. Let me just go actually fucking get the damn thing since it's pretty much almost all there, and they've already announced I think the volumes 11, 12, and 13, which are going to be the entire thing. It's crazy to think of how many volumes there are when you see them in like individual like tankobons, like the individual manga books, and
Yeah.
then like when you put three in one like this, it's like, oh yeah, there's like 13, 14, and you're good,
I
you know.
um I read the entirety of Berserk up until the fight with the Kraken in one weekend.
Doesn't that just melt events into like a goop? I did that for JoJo,
Let me
and
let me know. I'll let me know when the next time we talk about it and see how confused I am.
okay, because I felt that like for the JoJo parts that I like really condensed, I fucking gooped them a bunch together. And in my perspective, for example, watching Golden Wind, like my sense of pace for that whole thing is super fucked up because like I feel as if I remembered fights being like three or four of the bad guys together in like the same chapter almost, like there were certain moments where I felt like, because what actually happens is they get away from one fight, get in a car, drive that way, and then another fight immediately starts in the car.
Yeah.
But like in the just pressing forward and going through it, it all just kind of, you don't bookend it until like a major bookend moment occurs, so in your head it's all kind of one big long action sequence.
Yeah, in my head there's like events are kind of broad. So like conviction, right? I remember the horse. I remember Farnese being a massive fucking bitch. I remember Mogus. I remember the Dickhead Squad. I remember the baby. And I remember the fucking evil goat orgy where everybody's getting sick. And that's kind of it. Oh, and Serpico. Serpico's cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna like fucking I'm gonna take my time and enjoy turning the pages. That's that's something I'm happy that I read Vagabond, like holding it, turning the pages as well in a way. Like you can kind of go sit outside and fucking enjoy a nice day while you do it. And I meanwhile, like all my JoJo reading was done like a fucking gremlin in the dark with like I was using my Switch, not my Switch, my Wii U tablet at one point with the browser and just like turning it sideways and just
That's that's troubling. That's
yeah.
troubling, man.
So that should be
I
nice.
should I should probably reread and catch up because we're entering into it's either next week or the week after
Something.
new chapter,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
which is I I feel secondhand anxious terror
Mm-hmm.
for the people working on the that new chapter in advance. Nothing will ever be judged so harshly as the next chapter of Berserk.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've already seen the. Some people are like, all supportive, all love, but I'm just going to look at this as a fan tribute, more than an actual thing, and it's like, I mean, yeah, I all I can do, I guess, is from where I'm looking, I'm like, I feel happy that even though it's like when I think about Vagabond, I go like, well, at least he was able to do that last epilogue, that thing I was talking about.
Yeah, no, like if it had to have ended at that moment conclusively, like you could go, "Oh, okay.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
can deal."
Yeah. It's not the weirdness that is going to have to come with the feeling of his team, kind of like trying to capture it. And I mean, like, it sounds like, really, if anyone's going to, it sounds like the best people based on the description and the fact that they've had conversations about how it would go, but then I've also heard about how there was conversations where even though he recalls what Mira told him, when they talked about it years ago, like in more recent times, Mira said he himself didn't know, for sure, like whether that was still what Berserk was to him, So it gets heavy. But yeah, we'll have to just see what comes of it, I suppose. But that's it. I feel like the incomplete but still somewhat uh, like incomplete but still um, um, alleviating like sense of closure I got from reading that final epilogue in Vagabond and then seeing the live, not the live, the gallery of like, here's a glimpse of
Right,
the
right, right,
characters
right,
in the
right.
future. You're just like, oh man, this could have been way more abrupt and shitty, but like we get that out of it. And Berserk is it's in a situation where there's nothing you can really do. It's either leave it alone or this,
And then Griffith's gonna hold up the One Piece, and he's gonna be like, "It was this all along, you dumb shit."
Damn.
I feel like manga has this weird. So, like, the thing that I will talk about, like, oh, I love manga over like a lot of Western comics, is because they'll run the same fucking continuous story for 20 years. But with that comes I mean, I guess we're gonna call the Game of Thrones problem, which is like, what if we get to the end and they don't fucking nothing?
Mm-hmm. Well, so here's a thought, right? What if there was a third route that was like a bunch of notebook scraps that Mira drew and a couple of bullet point ideas just kind of scanned in towards the end?
Supposedly, that is in this new guy.
Okay.
Is what we're to understand.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Which
Fair enough.
is like, do we have proof of that? Not really. But he's been friends with Mura for 30 years. I don't think he'd fuck on him like that.
Of course. Yeah. Okay. Well,
And I mean, that's how you get shit like the Cimmerillion.
how bad, like, did that, I didn't
It
know
was
about
written by I think the Cimmerillion was written by like the son tabulating the notes,
okay.
which is
Okay, that
why
rings
it's
a
such a
bell.
goddamn fucking mess.
And then I think we were talking about the whole second age thing the other day. Yeah, okay. Well, so yeah, that's gonna crack that open and see how it goes in the meantime.